Hey everyone. In today's video, we're going to talk about the turbulent moment Manchester United is going through at the start of this season. With the team sitting in only 12th place in the Premier League, criticism towards manager Erik ten Hag and the squad is growing rapidly. And someone who has joined the discussion is none other than Red Devils legend Paul Scholes, who didn't hold back in expressing his frustration with the team's lack of identity. Can ten Hag still turn things around? And how might these criticisms affect the club's atmosphere? Stick with us to find out all the details. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any content like this. Manchester United is going through one of the most delicate moments in recent years, with a disappointing start to the Premier League season, leaving them in a modest 12th position in the standings. The team's performance has been far below expectations, especially for a club of their stature, and the criticism is intensifying week by week. Erik ten Hag, who arrived with the promise of restoring the Red Devils' glory, has become the main target of criticism, both from the media and the fans, although he remains confident that he can turn the situation around. Among the harshest critics is former player and United legend Paul Scholes, who recently made scathing comments about ten Hag's management and the current squad's attitude. In an interview that gained wide coverage in the British media, Scholes claimed that the team, even after 2 years under the Dutch coach, looks like a team without a manager, suggesting a total lack of tactical organization and player motivation. Manchester United looks like a team without a manager, it's clear, said Scholes, directly criticizing ten Hag. The former player also pointed to the lack of enthusiasm from the players on the field, highlighting the poor performance in the defeat against Tottenham, where, according to him, the players looked dead, not knowing what to do with the ball. Scholes' criticism went even further, attacking the team's tactical identity. For him, there is no clear game plan under ten Hag, with the team shifting between various approaches without consistency or clarity. You don't know how they're going to approach games, whether they'll counterattack, sit back, or try to dominate possession. We have no identity, said the former player, reflecting the frustration of many fans who see the team as erratic and directionless. Scholes' outburst also echoes criticism from other major figures in world football. Cristiano Ronaldo, who left the club at the end of 2022 after a tumultuous stint under ten Hag, also expressed his dissatisfaction with the club's management in recent years. In previous interviews, the Portuguese star had already stated that Manchester United was far from being the competitive club he once knew, highlighting leadership and planning problems. Ronaldo's departure was marked by tensions with the coaching staff and management, further highlighting the internal problems the club is facing. The pressure on Erik ten Hag, therefore, does not come solely from the stands, but also from ex-players and club icons who expect much more from the team. Scholes wasn't the first to point out ten Hag's flaws, and he certainly won't be the last, but his words carry significant weight, considering his legendary status at Old Trafford and his long journey with the club. In addition to the criticism, there is also growing discontent with the players' attitude. Scholes suggested that part of the problem lies in the squad's lack of commitment. He pointed out that the players, besides looking unmotivated, don't show the same hunger for victory that characterized the great United teams of the past. They look like a football team without a manager, the former player said, reinforcing the idea that the problem is both tactical and psychological. Moreover, the calls for change don't come just from the fans. External pressure from figures like Paul Scholes and Cristiano Ronaldo reflects a broader concern about the direction the club has taken in recent years. Despite significant investments in new signings, United seems incapable of competing with their main rivals in England and Europe. And the responsibility increasingly falls on ten Hag's shoulders. Ultimately, Manchester United is at a crossroads. Either Erik ten Hag quickly finds a solution to the issues plaguing the club, both on and off the pitch, or the team risks seeing another failed season with potentially serious consequences for the coach's future and the current management. The next phase will be decisive, and the upcoming games will be crucial in determining whether United can still fight for titles this season or if a more drastic change will be necessary.